Today, we're fishing for one of my favorite species, using one of my favorite methods, on one of Midwest's greatest fisheries with a local Dakota icon. So let's hit it.
I'm Dakota Dave, and you're watching Wild Dakota.
We live in such a digitally dominated world, it's hard to come up with new material, but once in a while, you stumble across something that is nothing shy of epic. So many great individuals who are passionate about what they do and committed to sharing those experiences. The Midwest has so many opportunities around every corner, I forget how great we have it. Today, we meet up with Dakota Daves Guide Service based on Lake Sakakawea near Parshall, North Dakota. Dave offers year-round fishing trips in the state of North Dakota for walleye, perch, and pike. With over 40 years of fishing Lake Sakakawea and the upper Missouri River, and I can't wait to show you our experience.
Dave, I wouldn't be upset if we just filled the box right here.
That was my plan. This is called the Bryon Hook Arm up in here, so there's tons of sunken islands, a couple cities that flooded back in the day. I think one of them Sanish. I mean, the whole town was just flooded when the lake was made. I mean, they moved them out, obviously, but there's still foundations and old railroad tracks underground. And we're around a nice rocky, sandy shoreline. Obviously, an ideal spawn spot. So
I didn't even look at the water temperature. Where are we at?
We're at 61.2.
Yeah, so we're considerably post spawn. I assumed you guys were going to be a few degrees below us. He can net his own fish.
Yeah, I thought we threw him out.
Jerks! You guys are jerks!
Oh boy, got another one. Whee! Good job, Jeff. Way to go, buddy.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. There was a flash right there. Man, I got you kind of sneaked in here. I got her. We'll keep some pressure on. I'll come right back to you. Actually, you got two cameras there. Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right, I'm going to bring his head up right to you. Boom. Oh, yeah, baby! Talk about a healthy fishery. I mean, the color, the size, the...
Sakakawea walleyes.
Tell me the history of Dakota Daves.
Well, the history of Dakota Daves is going on in the second year of full-time guiding. Been fishing the Lake of Sakakawea for 40 years. Done lots of things in my life, but my all-time life goal was always to be a fishing guide. Just love the outdoors and love taking people fishing and catching fish and seeing kids catch fish, people that never fish catch fish. At the age of 50, I decided to just become a full-time guide, and it's really worked out well. I guide Sakakawea in the summer and Devil's Lake in the winter.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because there's like 5 stages of the sportsman. You have the gotta catch everything, gotta catch the most, and then you gotta catch the biggest, and then your selective harvest, and then you kind of graduate finally into the joy becomes seeing others share the memories that you've experienced and being able to get those people on fish, or or even with any type of outdoor sports, hunting, fishing, deer, duck, pheasant, you name it.
Well, there's a very competitive side to me. I hate losing. And when we're out with the buddies, or my brother especially, very, very competitive. There he is, right there. Wife.
Yeah.
Were you watching on the live scope?
I was watching the live scope. I saw him there.
Just a little guy. Just an 18-incher. I'll get him.
Got it? All right. That should be,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing funner than
That's
watching
going to
him
be...
come up and hit it on that live scope. Active target. See, down there in South Dakota, my guide buddies, they'd be doing backflips for these.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they'd be doing cartwheels because that one's 17 inches.
Yeah. You could have those unders.
See, obviously, pulling cranks or pulling Lindy rigs, you're covering way more ground.
Yep.
But to me, if I got a day that I can choose to do something, it's going to go out and do this because you're one-on-one with that fish. There's nothing better than setting the hook on a jig bite.
Yep,
And the fight is so much better. You don't have a bottom bouncer, you know, you don't have a big crankbait in their mouth.
Yep.
And I mean, so I've been fishing these waters for over 40 years and just absolutely love the outdoors. I mean, there's no better place to be than the outdoors, and that's why I love getting kids into fishing, because if I can get them into fishing in the outdoors, I'm going to keep them out of trouble. I was born in Minnesota, moved to North Dakota in 1978, so I call Minot, North Dakota my home, and just been an avid outdoorsman. And the more people I can get involved in it, the better I feel.
There you got one. That was a we weren't paying attention one.
This one doesn't feel as big, but could be the sleeping giant, right?
Now
Turn back right towards your head.
now he's an expert.
Now he's an expert.
There's a lot of white coming up.
Looks decent.
That's a good fish.
That's a good fish.
They're just so healthy. They just got so much bite to them.
All right, getting that head up, and boom, in the boat. In the boat.
Absolute perfect eater. You don't. These are 17, 18 inch fish.
Yeah, it's solid fish. I mean, there's going to be some plays off that. I mean, we're looking at right
19,
at 20?
19 and 3/4.
19 and 3/4, okay.
Perfect South Dakota fish.
You know, you're making this look really easy. But I mean, if we came up here blind, there's no way we were going to get on fish like this as fast as we did. And you want a quality trip, this is who you hire, is somebody that lives here, knows what's going on. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding right here. That is a good fish no matter where you're at in the world.
Just beautiful.
You know that? Yeah.
19-inch walleye.
Well, we got a couple more to fill up that box.
That's right.
I think you misrepresented that.
What did I do?
You said the Wild Dakota show, you might as well just said the Jeff Gore show.
Oh, everybody's got to shine once in a while.
It doesn't happen often. You know what? I'll take that win. A win is a win.
That's right.
You know, that's what's crazy. We could be sitting here, and this is the truth. All three of us will be pulling a Lindy rig.
Yep.
Exact same outfit, and one guy might catch 90% of those fish.
Yep.
Team Wild Dakota with Dakota Daves Guide Service. We've got a new way to hook your minnow, so when you're pitching up against the wind and trying to get it as far away from the boat as possible, you won't lose your bait.
Here's what we do. We go in the bottom lip, down through the bottom lip, swing it around, come back up through the center of the body. That minnow will hook nice and parallel. Good cast, won't rip it off. Cast as hard as you want. And this is Dakota Dave, ripping lips with Wild Dakota TV. Be nice It'd be nice if somebody would put some in here.
I don't like how it's shaking though. I hope it's a walleye, but God, the way it's shaking. Now it's sitting on the bottom.
No, it looks like the way it's fighting, it looks like a walleye. If they roll, it's a catfish.
Catfish Bryon.
I cut everything else. Why not? Let's just keep going. What else is in this lake?
Oh, you ain't got a paddlefish yet. Sturgeon. Oh, nice walleye. Oh, yeah.
Big one.
Oh my. For free and edit. It doesn't look that great.
Oh, that's a big fish.
That's what we're looking for.
Handy.
I guess I'm going for quality, not quantity.
Is that ride worth it yet, guys? And to think I get to do this for the next 60, 70 days.
Oh man.
Tough life. Tough life.
You might have big fish so far. That's got to be close.
Oh, he's close to yours. I'll let you go in there.
That's got to be 25.
Oh, maybe not.
Tag fish.
Oh, it's got jewelry. That tag's been there a long time too. That's one we'll definitely want to get the tag out so we know. I bet that fish was
24 is what your tail is the same.
Is it?
He ain't gonna be honest with you because he's got 24.
Yeah, exactly. 23 and a half, not even 24. 23 3/4.
Look at how solid that fish is though.
That's a good one. See that
First
tag?
tag fish I ever caught.
Cool.
I tell you what, it's not a bad looking live well.
2/3 done.
How many is that?
10.
Yeah, I'd say that's gonna happen often.
You got to see this one.
You got a revenge on me too. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks like it looks like I got a 28.
Yeah, well, he knows. Jeff's as good with that as I am. Make sure he tells you about his fish jerky.
Is fish jerky?
Oh, I was hoping to have something made for him. Oh, I take walleyes and the rib cage side I don't do anything with. But the tenderloin side I'll cut it like so it's sort of this thick. Then I season it and smoke it to where it's almost like a jerky.
Really?
Oh, it's spicy.
Sounds really good.
Drink a ton of beer with. Well, when you get this many fish,
Yep.
you know,
Come up with new ways to eat it.
well, you know, like I canned a bunch of walleye. That's awesome.
You canned it?
Yeah.
Never had that.
Oh, that's good. I wish I should have had some down here.
Do I bend this back? This is the second time I've bent this back.
Put a new one on. I don't.
Well,
No, what do you tell me?
my fish bent it back that first one, or I bent it back on a snag. I never had anything after that.
No issues after it?
It should be just fine. I mean, if it's straight.
I usually bend them back
I bent it back.
quite a few times.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think there's a bunch of them black and white ones in there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're gonna have any issue for a while. If it starts doing it every time you
We
hook up,
kind of hope he does. He's putting a smackdown on
he
us.
is. He is just educating us.
Rookie alert! Rookie alert!
That's what it is. That's all it is.
It is.
Beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
dare start getting cocky now.
I was about to tell Dave we should probably leave because there really isn't anything here. And I think I pretty much cursed.
There's a good
That's
one.
a good side.
You got it? You helping him or you want me to get back here? I'll get back there. Did you finish your four?
What do we got for a camera to get on it? This one?
Side one pointed down and I'll run the front one.
Solid 17.
Looks alright.
Looks like a decent one.
Bring her up right now. Oh yeah.
Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. Boom.
They're just
Going over.
they're just so solid.
They are.
I mean, they're just healthy fish, which is awesome to see. You know, you're not catching tubes. You know.
Yep.
I'm Dakota Dave. Boom! Another great walleye on Lake Sakakawea. This is why you go with Dakota Dave. Taking a short break. We'll be back.
Get one?
What's that?
It felt like I had a hit and bump there. I think I did. I think I lost my minnow. See, now some people, you know, I can tell if I don't have bait. I mean,
Right,
obviously
I can
you
tell
can.
that.
I
I can
mean,
tell it.
but a lot of people can't tell if they don't have bait. They can't tell if they got a piece of grass on their dog. I mean, even pulling a Lindy rig, I can tell you right now if I got something hooked
Right.
on it. I mean, but that's the difference of having a rod in your hand, you know, all the time. And
Yeah, way up there now. Oh, there's one. Hook my jigs this way from now on.
well, you lose them. I mean, the minnows come off so easy if you don't.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There we go. That looks like a good white one. I was just going to say we haven't hooked a fish since back there.
Is it a white bass or is it a walleye?
That's really nice.
It's a walleye. Nice.
I see it tip on
It is so healthy, you know. And these are actually your
These are
best eaters anyway.
those 1900s are delicious.
You bounced this off some rocks. There's hardly any paint
I know.
left on it.
I know. You can't tell me I'm not touching the bottom.
That's still a 16-inch fish. They just look a little smaller.
Picking up the babies.
So what depth are they primarily staging at right now? I mean, are they in 3 foot, 2 foot, or are they
we could catch them right now from 4 feet to 20 feet.
deep? Okay.
I mean, if we're at the fish cleaning station tonight,
It was in his mouth, he was swimming.
if we're at the cleaning station tonight, you might talk to guys that caught them in 4 feet, and you might talk to guys that caught them in 25 feet.
Really? Okay.
Here he is again.
Yeah.
Yahtzee!
You got another one?
Yeah, he's got another one.
I'll grab her.
Okay. Walleye. Yep, totally cute.
That's a good one. That one looked bigger.
This is
That was as far as I could cast it.
it.
Yeah, way up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Good fish.
That's a good fish.
Oh!
That's a good one. And the jig just popped out.
Oh, good net, huh?
Yeah, good net.
Didn't miss him, huh?
Oh my gosh.
No, the hook straightened out. Look at that.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
Yeah. It might be time to replace that.
Look at that pig.
That's got to be 24 inches.
What's going on, Kev? Wild Dakota TV.
Yeah, we do. That is what it's all about. That is a good fish. And I'm going to slime up your boat.
That's all right. We don't mind now. That's good slime.
Neutral slime.
What is it?
24, right on the money. Look at that. Wild Dakota, baby.
That's a solid fish there.
Sometimes words cannot describe the experiences we have. If sharing memories on the water is something you enjoy, please use the information provided to learn more or book a trip just like this. Dakota Daves Guide Service. Wild Dakota tested, approved, and recommended for your next adventure. We'd like to thank you for watching, and if you see this on any streaming platform, drop us a comment or like to show your support. We're out of time, so fish hard, fish safe, have a successful season. We'll see you next time right here in Wild Dakota, where we're born free, we live wild, and are proud to be American.
All right, one more cast of this plastic, and we're going back to bait. We're not gonna let Jeffrey put a clinic on.
A new trick we learned from Dakota Dave. A way to save all the belly meat when you don't have all of the tools necessary, like a skinset or something like that. We don't have one with us. So what we did is we filleted the fish off, left the skin on. Now we take the ribs out before filleting it off. And then we save all the belly meat, so that's all there. So then we can take 1 cut, 2 cut, and all the way down. Boneless fillet, and legal to transport.